a very big announcement. A lot of my brothers and sisters told me that first I'm taking CA Inter Law, and a lot of my brothers and sisters told me that, sir, we already have book my book. If you want my book, I'll be giving free classes for me as students. I'm charging 699 for this attempt, November 23 attempt. And they told us that we already have book and we are lacking in law. We are lacking in few of the topics or 1-2 chapters, sir. But we don't have any particular source. So please, we don't need books. We just need the classes because we already have books. So I thought that okay. I thought one or two, but everybody is asking. Everybody is asking. So I decided that I should help all my brothers and sisters because I also was a student back then. So I decided that okay, fine. I am going to give my classes for rupees 349, so that you don't have to go to my website. In the comment section, I will be giving my phone number. I'll be giving my phone number, and you just have to do the GPay and send it in my WhatsApp number. Yes. Yes.
Recording in progress.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Yeah, good. So, what are we gonna see, sir? What are we gonna see? We are gonna see. First, we'll revise section 141. Then we'll start with a new chapter. Okay, a new section. I'm sorry. So, what is section 141 talking about? That an auditor, when will he be eligible to be? When will he be eligible to be appointed as an auditor? Only if he is a chartered accountant. Yes. If firm if I want to be if a company wants to appoint a firm, and so if a company wants to appoint a firm, for example, Ram and Sita and Co, the firm name, then how can a company appoint a firm? Only if the majority of partners are chartered accountant, and these chartered accountants are practicing in India. These chartered accountants are practicing in India. Firm or LLP, if appointed as an auditor, then partners should act. The partners who act and sign on behalf of the firm should be what? Should be chartered accountants. Those partners who sign and act should be chartered accountants. So, what are the disqualifications? Who cannot be appointed as an auditor? First, a body corporate other than LLP cannot be appointed as an auditor. Officer or employee cannot be an auditor. Partner or employee of the office or employee cannot be an auditor. A person or his relative or his partner, if they are holding any security or interest, or their loan is more than 5 lakhs, or they have given guarantee of more than 1 lakh, to whom? To cash plus subsidy of such holding company. Relative of the auditor may hold security for how much? For a value not exceeding a face value of rupees 1 lakh. If relatives crosses the threshold limit, what limit, sir? Face value of rupees more than 1 lakh, then auditor will take some corrective actions. Auditor will take some corrective actions, but he should take within 60 days from the acquisition or interest. Yes. Person or firm, if they are having any business relationship with the company or subsidiary of the holding company and subsidiary of the associate company, then they cannot be what? Then because they have business relationship, they cannot have. Yes, they cannot be an auditor. And they mention what is business relationship? Any commercial transaction, any transaction which have entered in a commercial purpose. But these two things won't be what? Included in a commercial nature. So these two things they can be an auditor. So if professional service has been permitted under what? Under this Companies Act or Chartered Accountant Act or rules and regulations of Companies Act and Chartered Accountant Act, that is fine. So if for few businesses, if it is done in arm's length price, if it is done in arm's length, what are the businesses? Telecommunication, airline, hospital, and hotel. These and all will be considered. They can, even though after spending some time in a hotel or having some food in a hotel, or I'm getting some medical emergency, I can still be an auditor. So though relative and key manager person cannot be an auditor, even relative, even my relative is the director or key manager person. Can I be an auditor? No. So a person is in full-time employment. A person is in full-time employment, or me or my partner at the time of the appointment, we are in what? The limit exceeds 20. The limit exceeds 20. So we are the 21st. We are the 21st company. So the auditor, those who's doing audit, our company is the 21st company to do audit. Can our company appoint the auditor? No. And this 20 limit will not include to whom? This 20 limit shall not include one person company, small company, government company, and paid up share capital a private company whose paid up share capital is less than 100 crores. Court has convicted a person for fraud. Court has convicted a person for fraud, and a period of 10 years has not elapsed. And a period of 10 years has long elapsed from the date of such conviction. What is this? The court has ordered a person that you have committed fraud, and for that he will what? He will go to some jail terms. Yes, he will go to some jail terms. So this 10 years, for 10 years he cannot be auditor, but this 10 years will be counted from when? From date of such conviction, from date of the order made by court. So, a person renders any service under section 144. A person renders any section under 144 with company, holding and subsidiary. Remember, this is not associate. If you don't remember, just write in a bracket, not associate company. No associate company. Okay, sir. Person has been appointed as an auditor. Okay. But after appointment, the person has incurred any disqualifications, then what will happen, sir? That person will be vacated from his office. He cannot be the auditor. He has to vacate the office, and so he will not be there. And this vacancy, this vacating the office is termed as what? Casual vacancy. So for your knowledge, what is related? Father, stepfather, persons, his spouse, mother, stepmother, son, stepson, his wife, daughter, stepdaughter, brother, stepbrother. Yes, his wife. No, his husband. There's no husband. Okay, okay. Yes, yes. First order in case of a non-government company. Who will appoint, sir? Board. Board. What is this? Oh my God. So within 30 days. In case of a non-government company, in case of a board will appoint within 30 days. Why did I wrote 60 days? I also don't know. So 30 only, sir. Board will appoint within 30 days. If failure to appoint the board, members will appoint within 60 days. Yes? Yes. So what about in case of government company? The first auditor who will appoint comptroller and auditor general. If you do, just write if possible, comptroller, COMPTROLLER and auditor general. He will appoint within 60 days. If a comptroller and auditor general fails, then who will appoint? Board will appoint within 30 days. And if the board fails, then members will appoint within 60 days. So auditor's appointment. The auditors appoint after first auditor, which is with respect to subsequent auditor in case of a non-government company who will appoint super members in their first annual general meeting or in their respective annual general meeting. They will appoint whom? They will appoint an auditor. This auditor can either be an individual auditor or a firm of auditor, and this auditor will be appointed till the conclusion of 6th annual general meeting, and this keeps on going for every 6th annual general meeting, every 6, 11, 16, 21, 26. Yes, superb. So in case if there is an audit committee, then what? So they will see this five things. What are those considerations they will see? They will see the qualification, they will see the experience, they will see whether order has been passed against the auditor or whether the proceeding is pending with respect to ICA, with respect to competent authority, and with respect to court. And if they want some information explanation, they will ask it. Whatever they think deems fit are the important questions. Yes. And in case if the audit company is not required to be constituted, who will see a few things? Superb, sir. Board will see those these five things, and they will tell the members who they will recommend to the members so that the members can do the appointment. Yes. So audit committee will recommend the name or firm of the auditor. The recommendation made by the audit committee, either board agrees. If board agrees, then board will further recommend back to the members. If board disagrees, then what will happen? Superb, sir. Then board will give reasons. Where is reason? Board will give reason, and then board will tell audit committee kindly reconsider the recommendation made. Okay. And if recommendation, what board, board is saying, okay, I will reconsider, then what will happen? Then audit committee again will go back. See the chart for starting from considering these 5 points. Then again audit committee will do that. But if he's saying like no, I won't be giving any further recommendations, then what will happen, sir? What will happen? Superb. Board will agree or board will disagree. If board agrees, board will tell the members. If board disagrees, what board will do, sir? Board will record the reason and his own recommendation will be sent to who? Members in the annual general meeting. Yes. So generally, if you see what audit committee says, that board will listen. So what about auditor's appointment in case of government company? Comptroller and Auditor General appoints. So 1 minute, sir. Okay. Comptroller and Auditor General appoints who appoints whom? A qualified auditor. He will appoint within 180 days from the start also you can say commencement of the financial year, who holds till the conclusion of the annual general meeting. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, in case of listed company or in case of other prescribed company, what are those prescribed companies? Either the paid up share capital in case of unlisted public companies 10 crores, or in case of paid up share capital in case of private companies 50 crores, or public borrowings and public deposits is 50 crores or more, either in unlisted public company or in a private company. But in either of these, this will not be applicable to one-person company or small company. Yes. In that case, if individual is an auditor, 1 term of 5 consecutive years. Firm is an auditor, 2 terms of 5 consecutive years. Then there is a cooling period of 5 years. That means he cannot be eligible for reappointment for 5 years. A common partner in a firm whose tenure has expired in the immediately preceding financial year, who is a partner in the other firm. The other firm also is not be eligible for appointment. Yes, but that partner on the date of appointment, he should be what? He should be the partner on the date of appointment. The firm where company appoints, the partner should be the partner on that day, on the appointment. Where a company complying with the rotation rule on commencement of this act, comply with the rotation. Comply with the rotation within 3 years from the commencement of this act. Individual or firm shall consider period has held as office prior to commencement of this act. So by the way, I forgot to tell you something. Sir, here I told you that I told you one thing, that in this point where I told you Oh, what is that? Rotation. Rotation was not applicable in Companies Act 1956. That's not true. It was there. It was there. Yeah. Yes. I'm not sure. So I told you that it's not there. I think it's there. So that is one thing I want to figure out. I want to clear it. Individual firm shall be eligible for appointment if outgoing auditor is associated under the same network. What is same network? Where functions are under same brand name, common control trade name, whether it is in the past or it is in the future. Partners in charge of the firm who certifies the financial statements. He retires and he joins this other firm. Can this other firm be the auditor of that company? No. He can appoint this firm as an auditor. Yes. So he is ineligible to be the new firm, will be ineligible to be appointed. In individual firm takes a continuous break of 5 years. So this is what cooling period has been fulfilled. Company right to remove auditor or auditor right to retire shall not affect from rotation. Yes or no? Members may resolve what that rotation of partners at such interval. For example, there are two partners, 17, 18, you did the audit, 18, 19, you do the audit. Members can resolve that. Members can also say that I can appoint more than one auditor for a company to do audit of 17, 18. For one financial year, two auditors can do, which is a joint audit can be done. Joint audit can be done. Yes.
Recording in progress.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Yeah, good. So, what are we gonna see, sir? We are gonna see casual vacancy. We are gonna see casual vacancy. No, first we are gonna. The revision. We are gonna do the revision. Yes, casual vacancy can be for government company also, for non-government company also. In case of government company, who will fill it? So, who will fill it? Controller and Auditor General will fill it within 30 days. If Controller and Auditor General is unable to fill it, then Board of Directors will fill it. If in case of non-government company, then Board of Directors will fill it within 30 days. But in case a non-government company, in case of resignation, Board of Directors will fill it. And members will do what? Approval. Members have to do approval within 3 months from the recommendation made by the board. Yes or no? Yes. And everybody will be holding their office till the next annual general meeting. Okay. Next. Sir, if auditor is not appointed or not reappointed, then existing auditor shall continue to be the auditor. Okay. So retiring auditor, if retired auditor may be reappointed, but if if anyone satisfied, then he won't be reappointed. One is if he got disqualified, he cannot be reappointed. If he's unwilling to be appointed as an auditor, then what will happen? Then he will give a notice in writing. Then he cannot be appointed, or a special resolution has been passed. For what? For what special resolution has been passed? That he doesn't that this auditor should not be reappointed, or some other auditor is to be appointed. In that case, he cannot be reappointed. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, audit committee is constituted. Then normal appointment, casual vacancy, and also rotation of auditor. The recommendation will be made by whom? By the audit committee. If audit committee is not constituted, in that case, normal appointment, casual vacancy, and rotation also will be done by board only, and they will tell it to the members. Yes or no? Yes. Remove a board in a board meeting, a board resolution can be passed, after which application will be given to CG in form ABP2 within 30 days of passing this board resolution. Then after central government giving the approval, a special resolution should be passed within 60 days of central government giving the approval. Yes or no? This is how removal will be done. So what about resignation, sir? Auditor, if he wants to resign, he should give what? He should file a statement in form ADD3 to company to registrar, and if it is a government company, to Comptroller and Auditor General. So what if he didn't give a statement in form ADT3, then he'll be punishable with fine. Oh God, this is wrong. This is the old provision. Minimum 50,000, but 50,000 or remuneration of auditor, whichever is less, or including 500 per day, 500 per day, 500 per day. In case of continuing default, but maximum 2 lakh rupees. Yes. Section 140, subsection 4. What it talks about? A special notice. Special notice is required for when is special notice required? Appointing an auditor other than retiring auditor, or I'm especially saying that when the retiring auditor should not be reappointed. In that case, special notice will be given. Company will send a copy of special notice to the retiring auditor. Then retiring auditor, this is the retiring auditor's right also to get the copy of special notice, and he is also having the right what to give a representation in writing. Representation in writing. Where is the word in writing? Presentation in writing. Yes. So yes or no? In a reasonable length. The retiring auditor has the right what to give representation. Yes. If the representation should be circulated, but if it is read out at the meeting, then it should be read out at the if it is sent late, then it will be read out at the meeting. So if copy of members is not sent, so representation, two things. Representation if sent, then okay. If not sent, then it should be read out at the annual general meeting. And if it is not sent, then it will be filed with the registrar. Next, company or aggrieved party will make an application to the tribunal what that the auditor has abused this right. So tribunal is satisfied, yes, he has abused his right. Then copy of representation need not be sent, and also it doesn't have to be read out at the meeting. But tribunal is not satisfied what that he has abused the power. In that case, notice should be sent, copy of resolution should also be sent, and state the fact that representation has been made. Yes or no? Yes. So special resolution is not required in case of rotation of auditors. In case of individual or firm also. Fraud. Tribunal application by CG or by any concerned person will make an application to the tribunal. Tribunal what will do what? Tribunal will, if it is satisfied, tribunal if he is satisfied, then what? Why? How he is satisfied? That the auditor has conducted a fraud, and auditor has conducted a fraud. He is satisfied. Tribunal will see who has given the application. If it is not given by the CG, then tribunal will direct the company to change the auditors. If it is given by CG, then within 15 days of the application, you have to do what? You have to pass the order. Tribunal has to pass the order, and CG should appoint another auditor. Yes. So, auditor, whether it is an individual auditor or a firm, he will not be eligible to be appointed as an auditor in any company for 5 years, and he is also will be liable for fraud section 447. So, and this is a clarification. That firm also and partner who's involved, he will also will be liable in this section. Yes. Yeah, yeah. So what are we gonna see, sir? First, we'll see the revision. Yeah, we'll revise section 143. Auditor has the right to access what the books and vouchers of the company. Yes or no? At all times. And where will be the books and vouchers will be in the registered office or in any other place. And he is entitled to what? To obtain the information and explanation. Why is he obtaining information and explanation? So that he can perform his duties. From whom he will obtain? From the officers. Yes or no? Yes. Auditor will inquire following things, what and all, whether loans have been properly secured and whether the loans have been granted for the interest of the company or not, whether transactions are in the benefit of the company or not. Then whether the asset have been sold. Assets are shares, debentures or any securities. Whether the asset have been sold for at a price and not less than not at a price and at least not less than purchase price. He will see yes or no. This is not applicable to investment and banking company. Loans and advances have not been shown as what deposit they will be checking. Personal expense will not be charged to revenue account. They will be considering. He will be inquiring that. Allotment of shares, whether it's received in cash, whether it has been actually received or not. We have to see the books of accounts. And if it is not been received, then whether the balance sheet it has been whether at least the number of shares has not been increased, so that we have to check so that the balance sheet, so that the books of accounts are correct, regular and not misleading. Yes. If there is any adverse, if in this inquiry, in this point 8, if there is any adverse, then it has to be reported. Yes or no. So, or if there is a subsidiary company, then there is a holding company. Yes or no. The holding company's auditor has the right to what? Has to access the records of subsidiary for what? For the preparation of CFS, consolidated financial statements. Auditor will what? Will report to the members. And this will be laid in its annual general meeting. And we have to make sure that the financial statements and audit report is complying accounting standards, auditing standards, or CARO. Section 143 subsection 11 talks about CARO. And it is giving a true and fair view of company's affairs, means balance sheet, profit and loss account, and cash flow statement. Auditor shall state in its audit report. The following. What are those? Whether where auditor needs some information and explanation, whether it has been sought for what. This is for the purpose of audit, and we have to see what and all information have been sought, has been obtained. If not obtained, what and all are the details not obtained for information not obtained, what is the effect on the financial statement? This should be considered. Books of accounts have been properly kept. We have to see. And in case a company has not visited branches, the proper returns file has to be given to the company auditor. Yes, for the purpose of audit. Branch auditor has sent audit report to the company auditor. Okay, so there is a different auditor in case of branch. Then branch auditor will send a company auditor this report, and he will see if there is any negative comment on the audit report. Or company auditor will see what in this how I will deal with it. How will I deal with it? Whether I should report in my audit report or not. Balance sheet and profit and loss account will agree with the books of accounts. Financial statement will comply with accounting standards. Observation, comments of auditor on financial transaction, is it having any adverse effect on the functioning of the company? It is directly disqualified under section 164 subsection 2. The maintenance of accounts or other matter, is there any negative comments? Internal financial control system, whether is it in place and whether is it there or not, and whether is it operating effectively. But this is not applicable to private company in case of a 1% company or small company, or a turnover of less than 50 crores or borrowings less than 25 crores. Such other matter as may be prescribed. What are the following matters? If there is a court case pending, and because of if the order has been passed, suppose if even the court case is pending, what will be the impact on the company if the order has been passed, and whether the company has made provision for what, for losses, for material losses in case of long term contracts and derivative contracts, whether there is any delay in transferring of IEPF, Investor Education and Protection Fund. Don't write IEPF, sir, write in the exam, Investor Education Protection Fund. Disclosing the financial statements, what? The demonetized notes. The points we have seen above, what and all will be mentioned in the audit report. If there is any negative comment given by the auditor, then reasons should be stated in the audit report. Now, in case of a government company, Controller and Auditor General will appoint the auditor, and Controller and Auditor General, if he wishes, he will give a direction. If he give a direction how to do the audit, and the auditor appointed will give what, a copy of audit report to the Controller and Auditor General. He will give direction issued by CG. What is the action taken and what is the impact on the financial statements. Then Controller and Auditor General is having a right what, to give a supplementary audit, to comment upon the audit report, to supplement upon the audit report. Yes, this right is to be done within 60 days. This right has to be done within 60 days. And Controller and Auditor General, if he wants to do supplementary audit, he will appoint a person to do supplementary audit, and those person who has been appointed will get all the information for doing the audit. And Controller and Auditor General, he can do what? He can do test audit also. Controller and Auditor General will give comment or supplement to audit report to the company. What? So what, sir? So what? So Controller and Auditor General give comment or supplement the audit report to the company, and so that the company can send to every member to whom the notice will be governed. In case there is a general meeting, if the notice to whom the company is giving to every person, to those persons you have to give what, this comment made by the Controller and Auditor General, and this also will be placed before the annual general meeting. So branch audit, who will be appointed as branch audit? So in case if it is a branch is in India, company auditor or a person qualified under section 141. If a branch is outside India, company auditor or a person who in the outside country who can be appointed as an auditor in the outside country. So what is the power and duties of the branch auditor? Person appointed as branch auditor shall comply with section 143, subsection 1 to subsection 4, which we just saw. So in case branch auditor and company auditor are different, then branch auditor has to prepare the accounts examine and he should send it to the audit report. And the company auditor will see how I will deal with this audit report. If there is a fraud in the branch, you will how it has been mentioned in section 143 subsection 12 for company's auditor, that will even branch auditor will comply that. Auditor will comply auditing standards. ICA will recommend the standards on auditing. Then even NFRA will do the recommendation to the CG. CG will consult NFRA. CG will consult NFRA, and CG will prescribe the standards on auditing. Any standards on auditing specified by ICA will be considered till auditing standards has been notified. New auditing standards has been notified by CG. CG, after consultation with NFRA, will say that you have to in audit report you have to mention CARO. This is starting from 1st April 2021. auditor while performing his duty, has reason to believe what that an officer has committed a fraud, an officer or employee has committed a fraud. If the value is 1 lakh, if the value is less than 1 lakh, if the value is less than 1 lakh, then auditor will report to the audit committee within 2 days, and or in audit report it will mention the nature of fraud, amount of fraud, and the parties involved. And in both report, what will be mentioned if the remedial action is taken, nature of fraud, amount of fraud, and what is the remedy taken against those parties. And if a remedy is not taken, nature of fraud, amount of fraud, and parties involved, not the remedy is taken. If the fraud is 1 crore, if the fraud is 1 crore or more, first auditor will report to the audit committee or board within 2 days. Audit committee or board will give a reply within 45 days. If reply is given within 45 days, then auditor will forward to CG what? So what will auditor forward to CG? His report in form ADT4, his reply, the audit committee reply or observation, and the comment on such reply observation. Yeah, if not reply within 45 days, the report in form ADT4 and know that they has not given the reply. Auditor will send the report. Right to secretary. MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and it will be in register code or speed post, but in a sealed cover. They will not just give it. They will cover it, sealed cover, and then only they will give it. Report shall be on a letterhead. This letter will contain postal address, contact number, email, signed by the auditor. Sealed and membership numbers will be there. So what is this? They have to, auditor has to comply with confidentiality. But when there is fraud, the section 143 subsection 12 is telling that you have to report. So they don't have to remain with confidentiality, or the company has officers have committed fraud. Instead, they have to report to the CG. Yes. Yeah, this fraud section is applicable to cost accountant and company secretary in practice. So if fraud section has not been complied, then minimum 1 lakh, maximum 25 lakhs. Yes.
Recording in progress.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Yeah. So we'll revise section 147. So company, in case the fine is, if they have contravenes from section 139 to section 146, companies, what is the minimum fine? 25,000. What is the maximum fine? 5 lakhs. How about officer in the minimum fine is 10,000, maximum is 1 year. So what if auditor contravenes? What if the auditor contravenes section 139, section 141, section 145? Then minimum 25,000. Minimum 25,000 is the fine. And how about maximum? Maximum 5 lakhs or 4 times the remuneration, whichever is lower. Yes or no? Yes. So what if he purposely he tries to deceive? Auditor tries to deceive whom? Company, shareholders, creditors, or tax authorities. Then in that case, what is the situation, sir? In that case, fine is 25,000. Fine is 25,000, and maximum is 25 lakhs or 8 times the remuneration. Along with it, he will also be imprisoned. He will also be sent to jail up to 1 year. Yes or no? Yes. Sir, auditor is convicted. He got convicted. He is giving fine or he is going to jail also. In that case, if he is convicted, he will refund the remuneration. Along with it, if because of his audit report, in his audit report there is some incorrect or misleading statement, because of that the company members, creditors or statutory authorities has incurred any loss, then the auditor has to pay damage. Yes or no? Yes. Central government by notification is telling what? That they have formed a statutory body or authority or officer, and the central government is telling that these persons have to ensure that the payment is given by the auditors. The payment is given by the auditors to the company or to the person under section 143 subsection 3 clause. What is this? These persons. To these persons, whether damages has been paid or not, we have to check. Yes or no? Yes. and CG will file a report, and CG will file a report that payment is made. I mean, the authorities will file a report to the CG that payment has been made as per the notification made by the CG. Yes. So tribunal is satisfied. Tribunal is satisfied that the firm has conducted fraud. Firm has conducted fraud. Then the partners will be then the partners or the partners will be liable. What liable, sir? Whether it is civil liability or criminal liability, they will be liable. Yes or no? Yes. So what if what about criminal liability? Even in criminal liability, other than fine, which is only in case of imprisonment, those auditors who was connected with fraud, who were connected with fraud will be liable. Yes, yes. So next, what are we gonna see? So we will see cost audit. We will see cost audit. Section 148 cost audit. What does it say? CG, central government can order what? To maintain cost records. So to maintain cost records, what is this cost record, sir? Cost records in relation to utilization of material or labor or other items of cost as may be prescribed. So what is this, sir? So what is this? So for example, give me some material. What material? Coca-Cola. No, don't please never drink Coca-Cola or Pepsi or anything, please, sir. I drank my health went so down. You have no idea because of drinking this. I drink a lot. By the way, I drink a lot. I love it. I love it. Trust me, I love soda drinks. But trust me, please don't drink it. It is very bad for your health. We know that alcohol is bad for our health, and we prohibit. At least we stay away from it. Why, sir? Why? Because first from childhood we have been told that stay away from it. But what about Pepsi and Coca-Cola and all? Even at home, if we see, if we go to another house as a guest, they may serve us Coca-Cola and Pepsi. As what? As gatherings, because what they have to just open it, they have to give it, and we love it, but we don't drink it. It is very bad for your health. I love it, but I stopped drinking it. It's been, and I'm not saying it's been a long, it's been just around like 10 months. I think 9 or 10 months, 10 or like some 9, 10 months has been over. I missed 8 or 10 months. In between 8 or 10 months, I stopped drinking this the drinks, soda drinks. I hope you guys don't drink it. Okay, sir. For example, so we are not taking Pepsi or Coca-Cola. We are gonna take water bottle. Water bottle, very good for your health. Water bottle. So water bottle, what is the sales? The water bottle is sold for 30 rupees. The water bottle is sold for 30 rupees. But what is the cost of the product? What is the cost of the product? So the profit is the profit is 15 rupees. So let's suppose the profit is 15 rupees. So what is the cost? Cost is 15 rupees. So 15 rupees cost plus profit comes what? Sales amount, yes or no? Yes. So in this cost, what is the material? Yeah, you would have used the material, and you would have used the plastic, yes. So yes or no? Yes. Then what? Then lot and lot of what and all you have added as a material. So you and labor. What is the labor? What is the labor? How much salary have you given to the labor? What is overheads? So what are the other costs? So you learn in detail in costing. You learn in detail in costing. Okay, about all these. So this you have to prepare. This you have to prepare. Okay. And for example, so what is the benefits of by preparing this? What is the benefit? For example, in 2016, you are preparing, and now it is 2022. Now it is 2022. Okay. So 2016, if in 2022 the cost of the bottle is 15 rupees, do you think in 2016 also the cost of the bottle will be 15 rupees? So in 2016, maybe the cost of the bottle will be 25 rupees. Why? So why is the difference, sir? So for example, 5 kg. So a 5 kg product, a 5 kg material, a 5 kg material, some raw materials is there. Now from this in 2016, from this in 2016, I'm preparing some bottles. So how much bottles will I prepare from 5 kg material? I may prepare, for example, 100 bottles. I may prepare 100 bottles, yes or no? Yes. No, no, no. In 2022, how much will I prepare? I may prepare 400 bottles from this. Why? So I may have bought, may have bought a new machinery because of that the production would have increased. The labor efficiency when the very first time they are producing it, they were very slow. Now they are very efficient, and I have instilled lot of rules and regulations. And I would have given given incentives. If the production is this much, I will give you this much bonus. So employees will get more and more efficient. So because so it will increase. So what? So I can compare. Oh, this is the increase good. Yes or no? So that yeah, from 25 to 30 there was a 5 rupees profit. Now from 15 to 30 there's a 15 rupees profit. Yes or no per bottle? So now CG will order what? Now CG will order to what? Maintain the cost of. Is it for every company? No. For such class of company, such class of company, which CG will prescribe, which CG will say who is either engaged in the production of goods or services. Either for goods also, for services also. For services also. You have to prepare cost records. So what if like banking or LIC, what if for those special act companies, before central government issuing it, you have to consult with the regulatory body. There is a regulatory body for this special act. Okay, you have to consult with them. Then only you have to issue an order. You just have to go consult with them. Okay, I have prepared cost records. Then next what, sir? Prepare cost audit. Prepare cost audit. Central government may order. Central government can order to do audit of cost records. Now we have seen right. Central government told to prepare cost records. To for them prepare cost audit for such class of companies. For what class of companies we have mentioned here. Now who will do cost audit? Of course, sir. Who are auditors, they will prepare cost audit. No, then so if you are doing CA, you will be the auditor. But those who are studying CMA, they will study, they will pass, and they will become cost auditors. They will pass and they will become cost auditors. They will do this audit. So let them do this audit, right? Let's focus on financial statements. Let them focus on the cost audit. So yes or no? Yes. But if you want, you can also go. It's not like a person who's CA can't go and write CMA exam. If you want, you can also go and write CMA exam. Okay. There are people. There is my friend. There's my friend, and this is I don't know. I don't know. See, I don't believe that if one subject is one for one course, it is every course is easier. If your mind is like I can do it easier, even an all India rank and all India first rank and all India first rank holder can think that the course is easier. The person who is like who has taken 4 or 5 attempts can also think that this course is easy. This course is easy. Both can think. What sir, if you have failed, what you have learned something. That all India rank, that particular thing he knows, sir, all India rank holder knows what how to get good marks. If you are like failing for like five times, what is the difference? You don't know how to crack. You don't know how to crack. So you guys are also studying. The thing is, so first our efficiency. Like if you see in your class, always the first time that God gifted. But okay, failing for 5 times the difference is nothing, sir. The difference is nothing. The difference is that you don't know how to crack. That's all. That you will learn and you will pass. That's it. If you get an all India rank holder lifelong, you will be like very successful. Yes, but those who are like those who took 3 4 attempts, they will also be very successful. The difference is that when you come out, when you pass, everybody will prefer all India first rank holder. But they'll also prefer. But you will also grow even after failing 5 times and all. There are great all. There are a lot and lot. There are not one. There are everybody who's doing great. So don't if you have failed, please don't feel bad. Now, who will do cost audit? Who will do cost audit? Cost audit. Cost audit is applicable. It is only applicable when it is applicable when, say, in case of regulator sector, there are few sectors like telecommunication. There are few sectors. Okay, for regulator sector, and there is a non-regulated sector. Regulated sector, annual turnover from all products and services in immediately preceding financial year is 50 crores or more. And aggregate turnover of individual product or service for which cost records are required to be maintained is 25 crores or more. Have you understood? Yes, you have understood. Superb. Yeah, still I'll explain. Sir, your turnover, what turnover? In the immediately preceding financial year. For example, you are in 1920. For example, you are in 1920. What is the immediate preceding financial year? 1890. In this 1890, the annual turnover, the entire, not 1 quarter, the annual turnover, annual sales is 50 crores or more. 50 crores or more. Okay? And aggregate turnover and turnover of individual product or service. For example, Geo, SIM. They are selling SIM. They are selling like if you want call, if you want 4G, separate 4G charge. If you want 5G, separate 5G charge. Yes or no? There are different services. For your entire your 1819 entire sales should be 50 crores or more. All products and services. Okay, but you would have prepared cost records. CG would have ordered you to prepare cost records for few maybe for this product or for that you have prepared cost records and then individual for them SIM you are preparing SIM's record where SIM record is your turnover. Your turnover is 25 crores or more. 25 only for that individual product. Aggregate. Individual product aggregate is 25 crores or more. In that case, you will be your company will be liable to do cost audit. So what about non-regulated sector? Annual turnover from all products or service in the immediately preceding financial is 100 crores or more. 100 crores or more and aggregate turnover of individual product or service for which cost records are required to be maintained is 35 crores or more. So here in the immediately preceding financial year, your annual turnover for all the products and service, for entire gym, every product and service should be 100 crores or more, for 100 crores or more and for your individual turnover, individual turnover aggregate, your entire year, it should be 35 crores or more. If both are satisfied, then you have to do if in this both point 1, point 2, both are satisfied, then you have to do audit for that sector. Yes or no? Yes. But even if both are satisfied, cost audit is not applicable for the following cases. Cost audit is not applicable for the following cases. What cases? Revenue from exports in foreign exchange exceeds 75%. In foreign exchange exceeds 75% of total revenue. What is this? What is this, sir? For example, your turnover is 100 crores. Your turnover is 100 crores. What is your sales? Your sales is, for example, in India it is 25 crores. In India it is 25 crores. In India itself you sold it is 25 crores. Back, okay, we'll change a little later. 24 crores. In outside India you sold. Outside India you sold. How much it is? How much it is? It is 76 crores. Whether is it exceeding 75%? Whether is it exceeding 75%? Yes. Okay. Now again, let's see one more example. In India, it is 20 crores. In India, it is 20 crores. Outside India, it is 80 crores. Whether is it exceeding 75%? Yes. But in this, there is a bifurcation. You have to do one bifurcation. So what bifurcation, sir? Sir, you have received Indian rupee. You have sale you made in outside India. You got Indian rupee 4 crores. Indian rupee 4 crores. So you got foreign exchange. You got foreign exchange. You got dollar foreign exchange. You got 76 crore. So how you will calculate the dollar? How much dollar you got? How much foreign exchange you got divided by in how much in India in export in Indian rupee? How much you got plus how much you got in foreign exchange? How much you got foreign exchange? Oh God. Plus in India how much you sold? In India how much you sold? So does this is it so which is 76 divided by 100? Is it more than 75%? Is it more than 75%? Yes. So it should be foreign exchange. Foreign exchange export. Yes. So whether you are operating in special economic zone, whether you are operating in special economic zone, then you will be exempted from cost audit. If company engaged in generation of electricity, if company engaged in generation of electricity for captive consumption through captive generating plant. So you are generating electricity through captive generating plant. What is captive generating plant? Captive users use 26% of ownership and 51% of power. 26% of ownership and 51% of power. Okay. Okay. No, no. We saw what? So what did we see, sir? For whom cost audit will be applicable? No, we told that I already told you that who cannot be the cost auditor? A chartered accountant cannot be the cost auditor. Then who can be the cost auditor? The person who passed cost accountant. So a person should be a cost accountant. Yes. So you have to go to CMA course and you have to write the exam. And you have to after writing the exam you have to pass and you have to get COP. How as auditor if you want to do audit you have to write audit and you have to get a COP. Same way cost auditor also you have to write the exam you have to get COP. Then you should be in practice. Then only you can do cost audit. You can be the cost auditor. Yes or no? Yes. Cost auditor be appointed within 180 days of the commencement of the financial year. What is this? So 1st April. 1st April, you got 1st April you got appointed. 1st April you got appointed. Within 180 days. Within 180 days, the company has to appoint a cost auditor. If the company is liable to do cost audit, yes or no? If the company is liable to do cost audit, yes or no? Yes. Sir, sir, who will so who will appoint cost auditor? So if in case there is audit committee, if there is audit committee, then you will get the recommendation. Then you will get the recommendation from the audit committee. You will get the recommendation from the audit committee. Then you will appoint. We already saw this. So if there is no audit committee, then what will happen? Board will appoint the cost auditor. Yes or no? Yes. No, no. Sir, what about remuneration? Sir, we haven't seen section 142. Very small section. Very small section. We'll see now itself. Section 142, we are seeing, sir. Section 142, we are seeing. Very small section, sir. So, who will appoint chartered accountant? Who will appoint the auditor, not cost auditor? Auditor. Who will appoint the auditor? We saw section 139. In case of first auditor, a board will appoint. If board didn't appoint, member will appoint. Yes. Member will appoint within 90 days. Yes or no? Yes. If board appoints, board will decide what will be the remuneration. Board will decide what will be the remuneration. If member appoints, member will decide what will be the remuneration. This is for first auditor. In case of subsequent auditor, who will appoint? Member will appoint. Member will decide what is the remuneration. While you are doing audit, there will be some expenses. While you are doing audit. Okay, this expenses will be taken care of the company. This expenses will be taken care of the company. Yes or no? Yes. Next. Remuneration is recommended by. Now this is what for auditor. This I have explained. Just go and read once. So remuneration is recommended by audit committee. Remuneration is recommended by audit committee. There is an audit committee. It will be this remuneration will be approved by board also. And it should be ratified. Members should approve it. Members should after board approves it, members should subsequently after board approving it, members should approve that okay, this remuneration is okay for the cost auditor. In case there is no audit committee, board will fix the remuneration. Board will fix the remuneration and subsequently board will approve the members. Board members will approve the remuneration fixed by the board. Yes or no? Yes. No. I have already told you if you want to appoint an auditor, before appointment, what will auditor do? So what will auditor do before appointment? Tell me, sir. He will give a written consent. Will he give a written consent? Yes, he will give a written consent. Along with it, will he give a certificate? Yes. So in this certificate, what will there be, sir? In this certificate, what will there be? Whether he is eligible to be appointed, whether he is not eligible, will he see that yes, this as per Companies Act and as per Chartered Accountant Act 1949. But for cost auditor, it is Cost and Works Accountant Act 1959, 1959. This is one thing will be there. Whether there is any disqualification. Is there any disqualification? Will he see? Yes. As per section 100, as per section 141. Yes. This also cost auditor will see. Next. Is there any limit? Is there any limit? There is a limit. Is he crossing that limit? No. That will auditor see? Yes. Even cost auditor also will see. Next, last and final. Proceedings. Whether he is an individual auditor, whether any case is going, he will disclose whether any case. If in case of firm, if there is a firm against the firm, against the firm any cases going, he will tell. If there is a firm, there is also a partner. Then against the partner, whether there is any case is any proceeding, any case is going, he will say yes. All this he will disclose, and this disclosures will be true and correct. This also will be done by whom? Cost auditor. Yes. Next point. So whether can an auditor resign? Yes. As per section 140 subsection 3, he can retire. He can resign. Yes or no? Yes. Like that, even cost auditor also can resign. Cost auditor can also resign. Yes or no? So can he be removed? Whether an auditor can be removed? We saw that first you have to just what to see. You have to hear what the auditor says. Then you have to pass a board resolution. Then you have to get the make an application to central government. Then you have to get the approval of central government. Then you have to do what? You have to pass. A member has to pass a special resolution. But in case of cost audit, there's nothing. You have to get what cost auditor says. You have to listen. then board of directors will pass a resolution, and board of directors will say why we have removed. That's all. That's how it's a bit easier than it's easier to remove cost auditor compared to and the auditor compared. It's easier. It's easier. I think it's not justice. I think this is not a justice. I think even cost auditor also should get the central government approval. I think an amendment should come, and central government also should. The central government's approval is required, I believe. And members' approval. How an auditor is removing a cost auditor also should remove. So he's also good. So he's also important for us, for a company. So members, he's informing the members. So it is important. I think it's important. But why they have not, now you'll ask, sir, for you you think it is important, then why lawmakers has not got it? Why lawmakers has not got it? We'll come this a little bit sooner. Why? Company's auditor, qualification, disqualification, rights and duties and obligation. Did we see in this chapter? Yes. This also will be applicable to cost auditor. So section, for example, power and duties, we saw some section 140, subsection 1 to 140, subsection 4, that will be applicable for cost auditor. We already saw that if fraud, how an auditor will report to central government if it is 1 crore or more fraud, less than 1 crore or more, he will report to audit committee of both. The same way cost auditor also should go. Yeah, for this also this will be applicable. So all the powers and duties and qualification, disqualification will be applicable to cost auditor. No. So cost auditor, if cost auditor want to do cost audit, what he has to get? He has to get the records. Then only he can do the checking. Yes. For that, he has to get the cost records. First, before cost records is given to the cost auditor, board will approve the cost statements, board will approve the cost records, and director will authorize it by signature, and this board will authorize it. So can't understand, sir. Board of directors will give a authorization that director you sign it. So can you just explain it again to the cost auditor? You want to get cost auditor want to receive the cost records to do the auditor. So first board will do what? Board will approve what? Cost records. And this cost record will be what? After board approving the cost record, it will be signed. Who will sign it? A director will sign it. Sir, how much? Sir, okay, and director will sign it, and it will be authorized by the board. Why board is authorized? Sir, there are how many directors? There are how many directors in the company? There can be a lot of directors. Maximum it is 15. Maximum 15 directors. But special resolution, if passed, can be more than 15 also. So board will authorize which director is going to sign it. Yes. After director signing it, then it will be given to cost auditor. There is or no? Yes. Now, sir, cost auditor needs some information explanation. Cost auditor needs to access some records in your computer. All those facilities and assistance will the company give? Yes, to the cost auditor. Like how auditor the facility will be given, like the cost auditor also facility will be given. Cost auditor will submit cost audit report when to the cost auditor. So why cost auditor is appointed to give a report? The same way why cost auditor is appointed to give a cost audit report to the board of directors will be given. Board of directors within 180 days. Within 180 days from the end of financial year. He has to give it. So when will audit cost auditor be appointed? 180 days from commencement of the financial year. Yes, when cost auditor will be when he has to appoint 180 days he has to appoint. And company, okay, then company gets it. Company shall furnish to CG. Company shall furnish to CG what? This cost audit report. And he has to when he receives it from the cost auditor from that date within 30 days. For example, 1st August he receives. Let's suppose from 1st August he receives. No, 1st August, well, yes, 1st August he receives what cost audit report, company receives, board of director receives. Board of director from 1st August within 31st August, within 30 days, he has to submit to the central government. Okay. What he has to submit cost audit report, he has to submit cost audit report, he has to submit information and explanation. He has to submit information and explanation of reservation and qualification. What is this? If cost auditor has given negative comment, then he has to give information explanation for that negative comment. Why there is a negative comment, and for that he has to give information explanation. For this this will be prepared. This will be prepared in. So first, this audit report will be given. This audit report will be given in CRA 3. This audit report will be given in CRA 3 and this information explanation will be given in CRA 4 in XBRL format. In XBRL format, what extensible B business, R reporting, L language. Extensible business extensible not extensible business reporting language. So what is this? This is a standardized language. This is a standardized language for preparing the financial information. So that it is easy to communicate. So this is a standardized language. Okay. Even if even a lot of big companies also prepare in electronic mode through XBRL form. That we'll see later. Central government may call for further information explanation. Central government may call for further information explanation. Sir, can you please explain, sir? It is breaking. It is breaking. So nothing is there for your head to break. I'm sorry. Okay. So how's it going? Amazing. Good. Cost auditor. Within 180 days, he will give what? 180 days, he will give what? A cost audit report. To whom? To the company. He will go to the company, he will give cost audit report. Company will do what? Within 30 days, they will give what? They will give what? They will give to the CG. Both cost audit report, and if there is any negative comment, there is any qualification and reservation, they will give information and explanation. Yes, this will be in XBRL format. Yes. Yes. No. CG after reading all these, CG will have some doubt. CG will go ask. CG will call the company and CG will ask for what? For some information and explanation. Yes. Company will provide that information and explanation which CG says. CG may call for further information and explanation which shall be furnished by the company. Yes. Yes. Sir, if there is non-compliance in this section, if company or officer is done this, we just revise what is punishment. Sir, tell me, sir, again. 5 lakhs, 25,000, 5 lakhs. Company officer default 10,000, 1 lakh. Cost auditor, it is big, sir. We already know. Yes. So the section 147 subsection 2 to 4. I'm not revising the again. I hope you guys remember. Like this, we start the student name. Thank you.